Hello, Pisces. Welcome and welcome back, my loves. We are going to get into another reading for you guys today. So sit back, get comfortable. Put me on in the background while you're cleaning, working, doing whatever you need to do so that you can continue to be productive as we get into these messages, okay? Thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel. Especially those of you guys who've been here for a while. And those of you guys who are, in the middle, new. I hope the messages have been helping you. I hope you're doing well, or as well as can be expected. Remember not to bring anything into your life that does not belong, okay? Because part of the message may be for you, and part of it may be for someone else. But try to pick up on what Spirit is trying to throw down to you, okay? Shout out to all my members, moderators, and everyone who's subscribed. Y'all be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe, darling. We're going to look into what you don't see coming in the near future, okay? So for Pisces, guardian angels, archangel, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration, Father, Mother, God, when it comes to what Pisces does not see coming in the near future, can you enlighten us? Ooh, the Untainted. We got this card before. Don't worry about malicious talk. Your light will not be tarnished when they try to ruin your reputation. No. Somebody really just will not let it go. The Gothic says, through the darkness is the potential for you to transform your life into more than you ever thought possible. Yeah, so there could be a dark time that you've come out of recently or that you could be going through right now. Some of you guys definitely have had a few spells of negativity, you would say, possibly, maybe depression or like a downturn in your life. I feel like Jupiter's going to be in Cancer or something like that. That could affect or have some type of effect on your life, depending on where, depending on where Cancer is in your chart, I think, or yeah, it's like something like that. Definitely it relates to what was going on towards the end of last year, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. There seems to be a dark time that you're coming out of that you can utilize to transmute the energy of and transform your life into a better place, okay? And that's what Spirit is wanting you to look at it as people may try to come into your life or observe your life and make it seem like you'll never come out of this situation or make it seem like you'll never improve. You need to focus, because whatever people are saying or whatever they're doing is irrelevant to the actual results that you will end up achieving, okay? The Casanova. You're attracting a whirlwind romance filled with passion and excitement, may or may not go the distance. So some of you guys may have a little lover coming in, okay, coming into view. And you just got to enjoy it, Pisces, okay? You don't see that coming, okay? You may have people who are talking down on you and you think it's going to affect you in some way, and it's not. Some of you may feel like you're never going to get out of a toxic situation, but you will. That's what you don't see coming. Ooh. I hope it's recording. I'm going to give it a second because I don't know if you guys can hear me yet, but the mic just went in and out. I hope the audio is okay. I don't know what's going on with that. What else? What does Pisces not see coming, Spirit? Oh, it came out again. Yeah, the Casanova. So if you feel unattractive for whatever reason, or you feel like people don't want you for whatever reason, that's not actually true. Somebody is going to find you attractive. Somebody is going to show interest in you romantically, but I feel like you don't need to put that many expectations on it. The Influencer. Use your charisma to attract, charm, and influence those around you. Great things will come your way. Some of you guys might be influencers or doing something that influences your community, doing something that influences your family, the people around you, or maybe even a larger audience. I feel like what you do when it comes to influencing others and the way you use your influence is very attractive to someone. The rising star, you're ready to receive the blessings of the universe. Your ambitions and talents are being noticed by those in power. Yeah. Pisces, I don't think you expect to get noticed for something that you're doing. So definitely take that step out on faith and do what you're passionate about. Okay? I feel like it's going to attract a lot of eyes and ears and bodies literally to whatever you're doing, especially if you have a business or something and it's really focused on like your passions. You're going to be attracting a lot of attention. What does Pisces not see coming? What don't they expect in the near future, Spirit? There's plenty of fish in the sea. Ooh, you about to have some options, boo. Release and breakthrough. So the more that you release what doesn't serve you right now, and the more that you know, that there's going to be plenty of options available, the clearer your path is going to become, the more you're going to be enlightened. Okay, this is a situation where they don't want you. It's like Spirit doesn't want you to hold on to anything that doesn't serve you right now at all. They want you to leave enough space for things that are actually meant to be in your life, people who are actually meant to be in your life, and situations that are more in alignment with who you are. Don't hold on to anything out of fear of not having something else. That's what they want you to know. Things are not what they seem. Ooh, so there's definitely something going on underneath the surface. I also feel like something looks scarier than what it really is. It's not actually that scary. Okay. The Lovers and guidance. Yeah. So even if this is a situation where you do meet someone or someone is interested in you romantically, they're telling you not to be afraid to, I want to say experiment with that, but that's not really the right word. They don't want you to be afraid to experience it. They don't want you to be afraid to actually like dip a toe, try it out, see what's going to happen, even if it doesn't last your entire lifetime. I definitely feel like that's a theme, because I did a love reading on the underground. If y'all want to get more love readings or more readings that are focused on love, definitely check out the underground. The link is in the description box below to all of my channels. Thank you guys for supporting. But yeah, you're going to have some type of guidance through this situation. You're being pulled together with people who actually support you. Like you're being magnetized so that people who really support you, people who are really in alignment with you, people who have the same vision, the same frame of mind, the same perspective as you, and maybe even people who have different perspectives too, because you can learn a lot from people who have a different perspective than you, but that don't force you to have the same perspective, that, give you space to utilize your free will. I feel like those are all the types of connections that are coming into your life that you guys aren't necessarily aware of yet. And there's a situation here where people in your life or situations in your life may be trying to present themselves in a way where there's a scarcity attached to it, right? There may be people in your life who try to get you to think that if you don't choose them or stick with them or stay with them, that you won't have any other options. And Spirit is just saying that's just not true. And they're going to guide you when it comes to releasing situations that you don't need, taking steps in the right direction, and moving towards things that are more in alignment. They're going to guide you towards that so that you can see clearly the path that you need to take. I know that's right. Okay. Let's get one more oracle. I literally have lost 2 of my decks, and I feel like it's because I'm not meant to use them. So I feel like they'll reappear when the time is right. Okay, what is this? Oh, not STD tests. Y'all be careful. Separation, isolation. I feel like you're being protected from people with spiritually transmitted diseases. I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist, disclaimer below. But you're also being separated from people with, you know, actually transmitted. This crazy how we have to censor ourselves, but it's okay. What else does Pisces not see coming in the near future? Bitch, not money. Money. You about to get some type of money coming in? $100 bills. I just heard all about the Benjamins, baby. Ooh, I hope that wasn't a Diddler song. Let me stop. Dream girl. Ooh, family issues. Okay, so let me tell y'all right now. There could definitely be a situation where you getting some type of money, you being an influencer, you having some type of notoriety, becoming a rising star in your own right, like what, even if it's local, okay, whatever that means for you, where you're getting this attention on you, it's gonna cause family issues. It's gonna cause people to come out of the woodwork like some fucking roaches to try to, you know, eat off of your plate. And you need to understand that. Just know now that whatever's about to happen for you is going to cause a lot of animosity when it comes to your family, okay? Whether it's your blood relatives, your in-laws, possibly even your kids, your parents, it's going to cause a lot of disruption, okay? For some of you guys also, I'm getting that there could possibly, this is not for everybody, but there could possibly be a family issue that arises and you're going to get some type of money or resources from it. Something tangible, property, possessions, items that may like fall to you, maybe in a will or some type of estate dissolution or something like that. Like, God forbid, I hope not. But some of you may have a possible like death in the family. I hope not. But that's what I was kind of getting. It's like somebody may be upset that you got named as the heir in a will, or you got named as the benefactor in a will, and they did not. Okay. One more card for what Pisces doesn't see coming in the near future. Siblings or brothers? Yeah. So there could, if you have brothers, there literally could be a dispute about money, especially if someone passes away or there's some type of will or there's a disbursement of assets and property. Okay. This could be something that makes your siblings upset, like if you have a brother. Or if you know brothers, like this could be your in-laws, like just say you're in a relationship, you're married, your spouse has a brother, that could be how it's associated. Okay. This could be two uncles. Like, it just feels like masculine energy because of that. Pregnancy. Some of you guys, not undress me. Some of you guys could definitely have a brother who's getting somebody pregnant. And you don't expect that, but there could be some type of money coming to you that could cause family issues. And somebody might say, oh, I deserve it more because my girl is pregnant. And your brother is saying that. I know that's very specific. Ooh, but this could also be some type of growth and abundance that's happening in your life. And you could have a brother or a sibling that wants to expose you because of it. Because I look at the cards contextually, like from different angles. It could literally mean what the cards say, but being undressed is like being exposed. Being pregnant talks about pregnancy, but it also could talk about fertility. Whatever you touch turns to gold, literally, but not in a negative way. Like you just have this abundance. You have this ability to come in and make things happen. And I feel like there's animosity with your family because of that, especially if you have like brothers, step brothers, half brothers, cousins who are male, something like that is happening. And it's either because of whatever the family issue is that you're getting this and it's causing a problem, or it's because you're getting this and then that's what causes the problem. Okay, let me see if I can get these cards without knocking this ring light over. Because I be knocking it over, child. And I don't want to. Because the whole thing just knocked the camera all sideways. So let's see. For Pisces spirit, show us more about what this is about. When it comes to what Pisces doesn't see coming in the near future. Now, there could also be a situation where you're feeling like, you could be feeling like you're owed something, but then your brother or your male cousin, somebody gets it instead of you. What Spirit is saying is don't worry about that, because you're going to have more options. I feel like you're being noticed for something else, and you're going to be just fine, right? Don't be jealous or envious or resentful because someone else gets something in your family, because they may try to throw it in your face or make you feel emotional about it. Don't do that, because you're going to fall right into their trap. And for some of you, what you need to know is that if you see someone in your family receiving something and you don't, I feel like what Spirit is saying is there's something better for you. Some of you guys need to know too, like when you inherit property or you inherit money, everything has energy attached to it. So you may be left out of a will, or you may be left out of some type of disbursement of money or resources or assets or things being passed down in your family, because Spirit doesn't want you to hold that baggage of whatever energy is attached to those items. Okay, do you see what I'm saying? Okay. All right. Oh, it did it again. What is going on? I might have this wrapped too tight. That's what it could be. Because every time I hit the table, it's doing that. Hold on. Okay, let me see something. Y'all. I have to wrap it around because the cord is so long. And if I don't wrap it around, it's going to try to... Oh, there it is. Bitch. All right. I hope you guys can hear me. I know my voice is probably going out because of that, but I unwrapped it a little bit. If I don't wrap it around this thing that's got the camera on it, the cats will chew on the cord and the cord will be done for. And then I have to pay for it again. That's what I had to do with my Amazon, my Fire Stick, my computer charger. They chewed up all my fucking cords. Let me just move on. Somebody might be wrapped a little too tight. I don't know if they're uptight. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but all right, let's see. Pisces, 5 of Cups, Ace of Wands, Star. Yeah, some type of loss, depression, sadness, something that you may regret, something kind of sad that happened to you is going to yield this creative spark of inspiration. That I feel like is going to put you in a prominent position when it comes to people seeing you, being very visible. I feel like you're very transparent when it comes to what you've been through. You don't try to hide what you've been through. You don't try to sugarcoat it. And that's what makes you relatable. I think some of you have brothers, maybe friends that you grew up with that feel like brothers. There's some type of masculine energy, cousins or something like that, that I feel like is envious of you because of what you've been able to achieve. But the reason is because they're wrapped too tight, or like they're not transparent. They're not free flowing. Their energy is blocked. Okay. So what does Pisces not see coming or not expect in the near future when it comes to what's happening in their life, Spirit? When it comes to Pisces' life and what they're about to experience in the near future, what is it that they do not see coming? Knight of Wands. So something is going to start moving really quickly. Something is going to speed up and start moving really quickly. There could definitely be something that kind of like explodes or goes viral or blows up, erupts. Okay, with that volcano in the background. I also feel like you could be traveling. You could be moving around a lot, making a lot of moves, taking a lot of action, making quick decisions, following your passions. Page of Wands at the bottom and the Lovers. Yeah. Some of you could receive a message from someone. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, maybe a Gemini. But you could just be getting a lot of confirmations when it comes to the steps that you need to take, the moves you need to make, and the choices that are valuable in your life. You're going to be following a lot of your inspiration. And that Lovers card, it's like things that you're drawn to, things that you're attracted to. There's definitely a lot of people who could be reaching out to you, messaging you on social media, wanting to get in contact with you, wanting to go out with you, wanting to see you. There could be a lot of people who are showing you love. Well, what's that song? It's I think her name is King Sis. And she's like, come and show me love. I'm going to show you how to move in my body. And give me all you got right now. Or something like that. She be saying, you know. Listen, what's this Knight of Wands? Page of Swords. A lot of people are watching what you're doing. I feel like people are wanting to invite you places or wanting to know where you're going, what you're doing. Death card, 9 of Cups. Yeah, there's some type of transformation that people are going to see. It's public. They're observing a transformation. This could be a weight loss transformation, like a physical transformation with the wands. A lot of people are thinking about, like, I wonder what Pisces is up to. I wonder what Pisces is doing. I wonder what Pisces been, getting into lately. And they're going to look you up on social media, or they're going to investigate. Where have you been? They're going to try to check up on you. Oh, y'all remember that Beyonce song? Ooh, boy, you're looking like you like what you see. Won't you come over? Won't you come over and check up on it? Let you check up on it. Check on me tonight. People are seeing you get what you want, though. People are seeing you have some type of wish fulfillment, celebrating something. What's the Knight of Wands? Ace of Wands. Yeah, so there's some type of, I don't know if this is just the energy shifting or what, but I feel like you're doing something to where you're following your passion. You're being very creative. There's something that you're doing in that aspect that's making people want to check on you. People are getting this inspiration to check on you or to look into you or to watch you. I feel like a lot of people are attracted to you too, especially if you're into men. There's a lot of men who are interested in you. And for some of y'all, this is younger men. Page of Swords, Knight of Wands, Page of Wands. These are younger men. They fiery, they feisty, they hot. Okay, I'm just going to let you know they got some hot dick. Okay? We saw that STD card. So you need to watch your ass if you're into men. And if you are a man and you're very aroused in the next few weeks, months, whatever, you need to watch yourself, because some of these bitches is burning. Okay? Ace of Wands. Page of Cups. All these pages, though. I don't know if I like that. And the 7 of Pentacles. I feel like you're actually investing time, energy, money, effort into your dreams, your goals, the things that you really want to do. You're There's definitely a transformation here that people are watching. You're coming off as very innocent. You're coming off as very pure. Like the purity of your imagination, the purity of your creativity and the time and energy and effort that you put into like creating things, and it transforms into this beautiful image, or you've transformed into this beautiful like picturesque something in your life is picturesque. It's either the way you look, it's the things that you're working on, a business that you have, or the life that you've created for yourself. And it's confirming to people, it's letting people know like, yeah, that's who I need to, approach. I feel like not all of these people are gonna last, though. Just so you know. And it's because they're seeing you get what you want. So you're going to have people who are wanting to come in and out. You're going to have people who don't want anything serious. And you might not want that either. That's cool. You're going to have people who may want to mooch off of you or only be around you for what you have or what you can give them. Okay? That's what you don't expect. You don't expect a lot of people to come in. Okay? What does Pisces need to watch out for when it comes to this? The King of Pentacles, Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Also somebody who wants to kind of like control you or control your image, control situations, be an authority figure in your life. Queen of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. Somebody who, you need to watch out for people who come around you trying to mirror your energy, so that they can kind of mooch off of your destiny swap with you, kind of things that we've been discussing in the recent readings. They want to appear to have the same value as you, but they're going to flip-flop on you, switch up on you, things like that. What's the King of Pentacles for what Pisces needs to watch out for? Yeah. Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Wands, Knight of Cups. This is also people who want to move too fast. People who are finessing you. Okay? They want to offer you something because of an outward aesthetic. They want to lock you down because of some type of outward aesthetic. They want to impregnate you. Or get pregnant by you. Page of Cups. I feel like you're going to meet someone. Yeah, you're going to meet someone. We saw the Page of Wands with the Knight of Wands. Now we have the Page of Cups with the Knight of Cups. I feel like you guys are going to meet someone who's going to, they're going to want to ask you out on dates and go for drinks and things like that. They may want to take up a lot of your time, okay? And you need to be very careful about giving your time and energy to people who want to, gobble it up, swallow it up, waste your time, get you distracted, or who could even come in for a purpose of their own, material gain, trying to act like they're matching your energy, but really they're broke, or really they don't have any value that they can offer to your life. I feel like that's part of what Spirit is saying with the Oracle cards. You're going to have people who come in and are going to be gone as quick as they come in. And what you need to know is not to hold on to those people, because there's more fish in the sea. There's actually, I don't think the King of Pentacles is bad, but I feel like there's going to be people impersonating the King of Pentacles when you're the Queen of Pentacles, or they're going to impersonate the Queen of Pentacles when you're the King of Pentacles. They're going to try to make themselves out to be just like you, or a good match for you, justice, and they're not actually going to be that. And Spirit is like, give it time, because you're going to see who they really are. I feel like some of you are going to meet these people and know who they are before time even goes by, so you don't waste any time. You need to trust that, because there's going to be some people who are actually like decoys. Did I put a thumbnail as decoy before? I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, but there's actually going to be the real deal. There's going to be decoys, and there's going to be the real deal. That's what you need to watch out for. What's hidden in the situation that Pisces doesn't see? What's hidden? Nine of Wands. Two of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Yeah. It may be a little difficult for you to detect if somebody is like trying to set up a situation that becomes a cycle, something like that. Or like this is a situation where I feel like somebody who is just supposed to be temporary in your life may try to set up something more permanent in a bit of a nefarious way. It feels like somebody doesn't have money. They're broke. Five of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. That's the Seven of Pentacles. Like there may be a lot of people coming in quick to get you to invest with them or to do things with them and try to act like they have more of value to offer when they don't. There's somebody definitely here who's on their last fucking leg with these Two of Pentacles. They trying to hold on and they trying to rub two pennies together and make a quarter. And it's not working. And I feel like they're creating the illusion that they're keeping it together, but they're hiding certain things. They're creating a blockage or a boundary that you can't see past or that they don't want you to see past. That shows that they just have their hand out. They're broke. They always looking for a handout. And that they're just going to like waste your time. What is this Nine of Wands for what's hidden? Ooh, not the Seven of Swords, bitch. And the Hermit. Yeah, really pay attention to people's strategy, like how they approach situations, their mentality, their frame of mind, their mindset. People who are like juggling you, things like that. I just feel like you guys need to be very particular because someone is trying to, I feel like you're going to set a boundary up front because these are all things that you know, right? But I feel like when you set that boundary up front, somebody is going to try to act like they're going to buy their time. They're going to actually invest. They're going to make it seem like they're on the same page as you and they're matching your energy. But in reality, they have a hidden plot or a strategy. The snake down there on the Hermit card. You're going to find out that somebody was a snake. Somebody could even try to like scam you in some way. We have the Sun card also with the Wheel of Fortune on it, and the Wheel of Fortune is out here with the Nine of Cups. This is somebody who's gonna try to find out what you want, find out what you need, find out what you're looking for, get you to start talking, get you to open up, and then they're going to strategize on a way. I feel like I had deja vu just now, bitch. You're going to, it's going to click, it's going to click in your mind. Don't ignore it because they're going to come in all happy and very innocent, like, and try to make you feel like it's meant to be. And then they're going to figure out what you want, what you like. They may even try to butter you up with food, drinks, whatever it is, so that then they can plan their strategy when it comes to, and it's not everybody. So don't think that everybody's just evil. In tarot, the fuck shit is going to come out. So that's why they're telling you when you encounter these types of people who are kind of fly by night, don't just bank everything or invest everything on this one option. Shop around, look around, check your options, figure out what you can do, figure out if something is good or not. Okay? That's what Spirit is trying to get you to do. Because if someone is not adding up or something is not adding up with a person, a job opportunity, a situation contract wise, you need to understand that you don't have to have that scarcity mindset. Because somebody sees your destiny. They see where you're going in life. They see that you're getting what you want. And they're looking for a way to kind of weasel their way in. That's what it feels like to me. And they're going to go back and forth with you in a way where they're going to act like they respect your boundaries at first, but then they're going to do little subtle things to try to push your boundaries or to get you to let your guard down so that they can find out more and dig their claws in more. And those are the people who you have to be careful of because they're very patient. They're very meticulous. But there's going to be things with the Seven of Swords and this Hermit card that they're going to slip up on, that they're going to be sloppy about. And they're going to try to hide it from you, or they're going to try to get defensive with you about it. And those are the things that you have to really pay attention to, okay? So what's Pisces energy going to be in this situation? Wow. Page of Cups, Ten of Wands. What? I feel like y'all are going to have a lot of creative ideas. I feel like you may be overwhelmed with all the people who you're about to meet. You guys are about to meet a lot of people. And it may become overwhelming. So I think there's an importance here for you to make sure that you recharge. To make sure that you set boundaries. Yeah, Three of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. You may be disappointed that something, when it comes to your work, is moving really slow. But then you're gonna be happy about the change that happens. You may be frustrated in this area of your life right now, but what you don't see coming is that all the work that you've put in is about to pay off and be extremely profitable. That's what it feels like to me. I feel like you're going to be able to do a lot of things that you've been planning to do. You're going to be able to be independent in a lot of ways in your life. What's the Page of Cups and the Ten of Wands for Pisces energy in this situation? Ooh, the Devil. Yeah, something excessive. Yeah, or that's what it is. It's just a lot of time and energy and effort. You may be really tired or exhausted when it comes to like getting things done, but I feel like it's going to pay off. I also feel like if somebody wants to bump uglies all the time, they want to hunch all the time with you, you're going to be tired. And it's going to be a burden on your creativity. So that's why you need to, set limits with people. Because it definitely looks like folks is looking at you with they got their tongue hanging out. They drooling and shit. Come on now. Five of Wands and the Six of Swords. I also feel like you're trying to get away from some type of conflict, some type of drama. If there are arguments that break out, fights that break out, competitions that break out, family issues, what Spirit is telling you is that there may be a lot of that and you could be stressed out about it because you're like, oh my gosh, shut the fuck up. This could even be with your kids. You could be stressed out a lot because you may have a lot of responsibility with your kids. Summertime is coming up. They're going to be out of school, right? Whatever this may be, I feel like Spirit is trying to help navigate you with this guidance card here as well. They're trying to help you navigate these situations. This change, yes, look at that. Nine of Pentacles. Something that was moving slow is about to pay off exponentially. And this transformation is going to cause a lot of conflict that's toxic that you need to move forward from because you need to focus on the potential of what this means for your legacy and like taking this situation and transmuting it and manifesting whatever this is into the dream that you have for your life. And And it may be a lot of work. I feel like there also needs to be a lot of gratitude on your part. Because once you get to the point where you actually want it to be all this time, it's like you can't look, you know, what do I always say? You can't look a gift horse in the mouth. You can't be mad at what is required once you get to this level if this is what you've been asking spirit for all this time. So I think they're trying to prepare you now so that once this happens, you won't be caught off guard. Okay. What's the advice overall? Ooh, Queen of Swords. You know what to do. Your advice is to know that you know what to do. And then the birds, the doves, that's your spirit team. That's your guidance. That's your people helping you navigate this situation. Your advice is to be smart. Do your research with the Queen of Swords. Be wise. Use your experiences as a tool to help you. Don't just make dumb decisions. Really hear things out. Read. Pay attention. Look through things. Don't just sign nothing for no reason. You get what I'm saying? Magician. Don't let people manipulate your mind because you know what the truth is. Because somebody's going to try to manipulate your mind to think something is something that it's not. Somebody's going to try to play with your subconscious or play with your like hidden aspects. Maybe your 12th house, 11th house, 8th house. I don't know. But somebody's going to try to manipulate different elements in your life or use different elements to manipulate your mind because they want to get to your treasure chest, whether that's your body, your money, your bank account, your career, your business. And you have to keep a level head with everything that you do moving forward because this house that you want or this big bank account that you want, this savings that you want to accrue is going to be targeted directly by people who want to take it from you. So you have to be prepared from all sides because it's not just going to be the regular ways that you've overcome. With new levels comes new devils. There's going to be new ways and more covert ways that people try to creep in and fuck with you. Okay. But it doesn't mean that you have to live your life in fear. It doesn't mean that you have to make decisions from a scarcity mindset. That's the exact point they're trying to make. Live free. Do what makes you happy. Follow the callings that you receive intuitively. But just understand that lurking in the shadows, in the dark underbelly of all of these good things is going to be people who have a problem with it. However, it's not really going to touch you unless you put yourself in precarious situations or you allow yourself to believe delusions or you make decisions that go against your intuition. I also feel like this is about you when it comes to you using the energy of the universe, using the elements, using your mind, your words, your thoughts, your emotions, your resources, your assets, your passion to facilitate this 10 of Pentacles in your life. What's the Queen of Swords? Knight of Swords. And the Magician again with the Three of Swords. Libra energy, Gemini, maybe Aquarius. Yeah, I also feel like people may try to manipulate your words. I feel like when you speak clearly. Ooh, excuse me. When you say things, say it the way you mean it. Say what you mean and mean what you say, because somebody's going to try to twist your words or manipulate your words. And if somebody is saying something about you that's not true, just say that you're having a meeting at work and you make a point, but then somebody else comes in, like one of your coworkers or maybe even your boss, and they come in and say, oh, basically you mean we need to do this, this, and that. No, that's not what I said. What I said and what I mean is XYZ, boop, boop, boop. Don't let anybody put words in your mouth. Don't let anybody speak for you out of turn. And you can do it in a very respectable manner, but still let folks know exactly where they got you fucked up in a very articulate way. Thank you. That's not what I said. because I feel like somebody is going to try to like lie on you or say that you told a lie or try to manipulate your words in some way. What else? What's the Knight of Swords with this Queen of Swords for advice? King of Swords. Get the fuck out of here. This could be a mother, father, child. This could be your ex-husband, ex-wife, baby mama, baby daddy. This is crazy. Virgo energy is out here. Capricorn is out here. Possibly Sagittarius. Aquarius. I almost said Libra. Taurus. Leo. Scorpio. I do feel like somebody has a plan to come towards you. And like, I don't want to say they're going to abuse you. I don't think that's what it is. But I feel like they're going to try to manipulate the system or abuse power in a situation. I don't know. Four of Cups and the Star. I just feel like people are going to try to set traps. People who, Four of Cups and the Star, like people who don't like the fact that your star is rising, people who don't like the fact that you're getting put in positions of power, they're going to try to either say things that are manipulations and lies. That's what this card is saying. Or because they're disappointed at the exposure that you're getting, they're going to try to trick you into saying something or twist your words or like something crazy like that. I also feel like you need to be confident when it comes to your verbal communication, your written communication, and when it comes to your thoughts, how you see the world, how you see yourself. I just feel like there's a lot going on where people are going to be just throwing at you when it comes to trying to get you to think something or do something or say something that you don't actually mean. What else does Pisces not see coming? Priorities. Yeah, your priorities may change or need to change. Stand your ground and opportunity. Yeah, because an opportunity is opening up. And I feel like that's what this Queen of Swords is saying. Like, even if somebody tries to railroad you in a conversation, overtalk you, get your point across. You know, even if you sit there and you let them talk and they try to talk over you, once they break in their conversation, are you done? Can I speak now? Or do you want to continue to make your point? I'll wait. Let me know when you're done. You get what I'm saying? And it's kind of condescending, but like, bitch, if you're going to talk shit and you're going to start shit, this could be your brother. This could be your sister. This could be your child. This could be your father, your uncle, you know. Are we done? Or do you have something else that you need to say? Because I would like to speak as well, but I want to be respectful of you making your point. So just let me know when the floor is open. And blink. Bitch, just blink a bunch of times. Okay? Yeah, stand your ground on your priorities, especially if it comes to situations where you're interested in somebody romantically or even platonically as friends. You can't be hanging out with folks all the time. You need to take advantage of this time, this opportunity, and set your priorities and boundaries with people. I feel like people are looking for a way to get in and like affect that. What else does Pisces not see coming? You're going to have to stand your ground. That's what you don't see coming. And set your priorities. What else does Pisces not see coming? Pure intentions. Kindness, thoughtful, considerate, unselfish, benevolent. Celebration. See? Ooh, not warning. Proceed with caution. Heed red flags. Choose a new direction. Be mindful of small details. See? Because somebody's going to get real covert. These entities, these energies that want to infiltrate, they're going to start getting real subliminal. Okay? Avoid hasty decision making. See? Don't make decisions out of fear or scarcity. Think about what you want to do. There's going to be celebration for you. But everybody who comes in with pure intentions, even if they don't mean to cause harm, they may cause harm. And you have to set that boundary. Kind of like when your in-laws want to tell you how to spend your money. Like, oh, you married to somebody and they talking about, oh, you and my child, y'all need to think about doing this and think about doing that. They're just trying to live vicariously through you. Make your own plan. This also with this, what's hidden before I flip this over, you have a plan, you have a strategy. Somebody's trying to figure out what your plan or your strategy is, and you need to keep that a secret. This says unclean hands, guilty conscience, afraid of karma, paranoid due to unethical behavior. Yeah. I also feel like when this celebration starts to happen in your life and you start to get these opportunities, just make sure that your hands are clean and you have pure intentions with everything that you embark upon. Because I feel there could be temptation to, I don't know, do something sneaky. And it could be a setup where somebody's trying to make you look bad because you fell for the okie doke. I definitely see that. But I don't think you're going to have a problem with that because most of you guys have pure intentions and you don't want to cause harm anyway. But I know that sometimes there can be a strong pull or temptation to something, especially if you're coming from a place of poverty or lack where you haven't had these types of blessings in your life in a long time, or you haven't been able to live a certain lifestyle in a long time or ever. And you may be pulled to be like, oh, I'm here. I finally deserve to do it. Kind of like the fucking Diddies of the world. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing. And I'm going to say this because I don't really care if y'all get upset, because I know sometimes people get irritated when I talk about other stuff besides the reading. Oh, well, it's a part of the reading. Now, that's an issue that black men have specifically. Some black women do, because they have issues with power and asserting dominance in an unhealthy way over other black women. But I feel like this is a collective thing when it comes to the black community. We have an issue thinking that we can do the same thing that we see other people do, and we can't, right? We have an issue with wanting to do the same degenerate bullshit that other people want to do, and we can't. Shout out to all the white folks and people of different, ethnicities. I'm not saying it's a dig at you or that y'all just do bad shit. What I'm saying is when you have an example like a Diddy, or you have an example like what is it, L.A. Reid, or whoever these people are in these prominent positions, because they come from poverty, because they come from some type of scarcity, because they have a fear mentality or a lack mentality, they get into these positions of power. And because they finally got there and they feel like they finally broke through, they have this complex where they assert dominance and power in a very toxic way. Because they're either trying to be like their peers, they're trying to fit in, or they want to finally feel powerful after feeling, fucked over their whole life. Even I feel like Elon Musk is like this too, right? He was bullied in South Africa his whole life. And now he has this money and this power and he wants to get revenge. And it's not so much getting revenge. It's kind of like Spirit doesn't want you to fall into that trap of thinking, oh, now I've arrived and I can just do whatever the fuck because I'm here. I can, be with these people and do these things. No, even if you are called a prude, or even if people want to act like you're not cool, keep your intentions pure. Keep yourself authentic to who you truly are, because a lot of these folks will turn on you when you get that RICO charge or indicted, God forbid. They're not going to be in your corner saying, oh yeah, we influenced Pisces to do this because we made them feel bad about not being able to fit in. They're going to say, nope, they was Pisces. Take them down. Burn them, bitch. So that's what Spirit is telling you. Keep your priorities straight and keep your intentions pure, because you want your hands to be clean. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to be looking over your shoulder every day. Okay. Collaboration. Interesting. And helping hand, mentor, guidance, showing you the way, supportive. Yeah, there's going to be somebody in here who's going to tell you, oh, this is how it's done. This is how we do things, and you're going to be like, that don't seem right. That don't seem, You know, are you sure that's legal? Are you sure that's on the up and up? Are you sure that's fair? Da, 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 da. Yeah, that's just how we do things. We've been doing this like this for hundreds of years. If you don't feel right, Pisces, about doing that shit, don't do it. I'm telling you. People are going to want to collaborate with you, but their reputations are bad. People are going to want to work with you or offer you some type of help. Yeah, look, bait and switch. But they're either going to be trying to set you up or they're going to be involving you in some type of energetic shit that you don't want to be entangled in. So you just got to make sure that you're making decisions that, you know, suit you when it comes to who it is that you are and what results that you really want out of the situation. And some people are just going to want to come in and collaborate with you because they want you to help them get to where they need to be. But it's kind of like they want to work off, they want to benefit off the work that you put into the situation. They don't want to put their own work in and get something off the strength of their own effort. They just want you to help them get somewhere. So just understand that you're not going to be able to collaborate with everybody. You're not going to be able to work with everybody. You're not going to be able to help everybody. You're not going to be able to give everybody an opportunity because some people aren't going to be deserving of that energy within you. Now, I want to clarify this brother's card real quick and see what this is about. What is the siblings, brothers? Justice? So there could be something legal going on with one of your brothers or your sibling, whoever this is. Could be a Libra energy. Ooh, High Priestess. King of Cups. Yeah, I feel like your intuition is going to tell you not to include a brother or a sibling in something that you're doing. Even if they beg you, even if they ask you. Like if they have, I got a business idea, Pisces, I want to, no. Because this will go look at what this motherfucker's track record is. If they got a horrible track record, they're going to do the same shit again. So just understand that. I also feel like you could secretly be getting something legally, financially. You need to keep it to yourself. I feel like also if you have a brother or a sibling or somebody who wants to partner with you, they have some type of secret legal issues that they're not telling you about, which could fall back on your business or whatever they want to collaborate with you about. It could fall back on the results of that and ruin it. What's the Justice? 4 Wands. This could be somebody who wants to reconcile a relationship with you. But it's like, yeah, it's like your brother or something like that. 5 of Cups. There's some type of regret that this person has in the past or a loss that they took in the past with the relationship or pregnancy. This motherfucker could owe a lot of child support. Yeah, it's something like that. Don't work with your family. I feel like it's going to cause family issues. Like if you mix family and money together, it's going to cause some type of animosity. Okay? And I don't think that's going to work. So let me just see. We got this right here. We're going to put these right here. You know what? What's this devil card real quick too? What is this devil about? What is this devil card? Ooh, not the moon reverse. Yeah, you need to be prepared, Pisces. There's a lot of things that are going to come to the surface that could make you feel very overwhelmed. 9 of Swords. 10 of Swords. Yeah. Could be about a Cancer, a Capricorn, a Gemini. It could be in Capricorn season, Cancer season. Something that you could be worried about or anxious about or fearful about. Like they don't want you to be afraid of like facing your fears in a situation. Yeah. Thinking something bad is going to happen. I don't think anything bad is going to happen when it comes to whatever this is. Like, you could be nervous about meeting people. Some of you guys may be in a position where you're going to be networking with a lot of people. They don't want you to go into the situation nervous. They want you to go in confident. They want you to go in equipped with the knowledge that you've gained from your experiences and not feel like you're out of place. Don't be afraid to like deal with confrontation. It doesn't have to. That's what I'm getting to. It's like, it doesn't have to be like aggressive, but they don't want you to run away from confrontation. They don't want you to run away from problems. They want you to face things head on because they're going to help guide you through. 3113, that's 44. Okay. Anything else that Pisces needs to know when it comes to what they don't see coming? Protection. Yep, definitely. If you're sleeping with people, it is imperative that you protect yourself at this time. Protect yourself from lovers with lower vibrations connected to them, either spiritually or physically. Wealth. You may be coming into a lot of money. You may also be encountering someone who is very wealthy. So however y'all are coming into the money, right? I feel like, or the resources or the wealth or the fortune, whatever this is, it's very imperative that you protect it. And then earth sign. Some of y'all may be meeting an earth sign who's a part of your destiny, and they don't want you to get distracted by, the shenanigans of people who come in before them. There's something about an earth sign or someone who's a good match for you, who's very grounded. And they don't want you to get distracted by the ones who, make your kitten start purring or make your rod rise. Come on now. They want you to protect your assets. There could be also an earth sign that you need to watch out for as well. Virgo's out here. Capricorn is out here. Maybe even Taurus. Possibly Scorpio, Libra I'm getting as well. What else does Pisces not see coming? Pretending. Someone is pretending to be one way when they're really another. This is with their thoughts, their mind, their speech, their expressions, their facial expressions, throat chakra energy. Comply or else. Ransom. A ransom note demanding something also could be blackmail. I told you, somebody's going to try to set you up in a way. And I don't know how. But it could be based on what you say, what you do, how you think, something that you write down, a text message. Listen, holidays, specific holiday may be important. So around the holidays or around a specific holiday, somebody may try to pretend to be like cool with you and set you up. They may try to invite you. This could be this brother or the sibling. I don't know. One more card. What Pisces doesn't see coming? Celebrity. Oh, shit. Not influencer, rising star, and celebrity out here. And we saw the star card. You may need to protect yourself from people who are in the same field as you, who are pretending to be on your team and they're not. I'm also getting that as well. There could even be people who you're just a regular person and they're trying to act like they're a celebrity and they're not. Like shit like that. Mean woman. A situation could involve a woman who is mean-spirited or very stuck in her ways. This could also be someone who is seeking some type of revenge. And death and ending. A situation that's coming to an end. This could actually be a funeral. You are going through a transformation. Death to the old you. Now this could also be someone who's trying to paint you as this mean woman to ruin your reputation. Or they're trying to bring up stuff from the past that's dead, done, and over with to try to say that you're pretending and you're not who you say you are. Like, there's this aspect of your life that's about to change drastically for whoever this reading is for. And not only are you going to have to be very vigilant and discerning with the people who you're about to encounter, but you're also going to have to be very vigilant and discerning with the people who you're leaving behind. And the way that you deal with all of these situations. I know you lying. Y'all better not be trying to mess with that gate. I got a baby gate. Hold on, y'all. I got a baby gate. Let me make sure they know. Okay, I thought they were messing with the baby gate, but it was something else. They out there living their best life, child. I just want to see real quick. What is this moon reversed? The Magician. Yeah, there's somebody who's going to be trying to manipulate your emotions so that they can attach to you, or they're going to try to manipulate a situation, possibly blackmail you so that you have to do something for them. Emperor and the Six of Swords. Somebody who you're trying to get away from. Someone who's very toxic, controlling, manipulative. That's being revealed. What's this pretending, protection, and celebrity? Three of Cups and the King of Wands. Somebody wants your harvest. They want what you've earned. Somebody also is possibly very attractive, very desirable. They may want to date you, but you need to protect yourself. Seven of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. From your fortune. Somebody may also want to get with you because they know you're going to inherit something. What's this King of Wands, Three of Cups? Ten of Pentacles. I feel like there's something here that you're creating or that you're receiving that's going to make you very popular. Five of Cups and the Six of Swords. This could even be somebody who has lost favor in their life and they're trying to regain it through you. What's priorities, pure intentions, and unclean hands? Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. Whatever it is that you work on, make sure you're actually like aware. Yeah, Five of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Because yeah, you don't want to have any regrets when it comes to working on something that wasn't authentic to who you are, or working on something with like a bad company or something like that. Partnerships, sponsorships. Don't partner with people who you don't do your research about. Overall, though, I honestly feel like this reading was really good, Pisces, because I feel like there's a lot that you don't see coming when it comes to like the way your life is going to improve. There's a lot that you don't see coming when it comes to like the way things are going to open up in your life for you. But with that comes, you know, new challenges. But I feel like you guys are equipped, not only with the support from your spirit team to handle those challenges, but also with your knowledge and your experience and your wisdom that you've gained just because you've had to live life. A lot of these folks out here, I feel bad sometimes for my kids because I know they'll be okay. And I think that's probably why they have to deal with so much repercussions of my life. Not, you know, I'm not trying to excuse or not take accountability, but I just think things happen. And sometimes you have a certain life that prepares you for things in the future, and the things that you dealt with when you were young or the things that you dealt with coming up make the things that you have to face in the future child's play. Like maybe go watch that reading because that was crazy. It makes it not be so serious. Like if you dealt with poverty, if you dealt with hunger deficiency, if you dealt with, bad situations, dead end jobs, like if you dealt with having to grind to the top and all the things that come with that, then once you do get to the top, all this little petty celebrity shit, all this little petty, stupid games that people play, it's not going to be so much of a distraction to you. This card just popped. Calm. I'm surrounded by the energies of calm, peace, and positivity. The angels remind you that calmness comes with the determination to live ever happily in the present moment. Relinquish the past and not worrying about the future, but placing our lives firmly in Creator's hands. It says, you living in the present. I think that's what that's about. You're going to be very calm under pressure. Okay? That's what they want you to do. Fairy wings, my inner child is happy and carefree. Do you ever feel like a lost child, wandering aimlessly through life like a croaker bag in the wind, blowing around in the parking lot? No, I'm just I'm just playing. Okay, do you feel you've forgotten how to be truly happy and carefree? The angels ask you to play, have fun, let go of all the adult seriousness you've been carrying around. That's what this is with the Ten of Wands and the Page of Cups. Yeah, I don't know who this is. There's an authority figure who's really trying to manipulate your emotions. I don't know if it's your father, an older brother, an ex-husband, a boss, but somebody's really trying to like stress you out with the burdens of life. And I feel like you're really going to be determined to enjoy life. Intuition. I trust my feelings and insights. Your angels are sending signs to help validate your intuitive hunches. The next time intuition alerts you to something, listen closely, realizing that it is your angel guiding you to something great or leading you away from something. So that's why they don't want you to stress. They don't want you to stress about any of this stuff that's coming or what your future is going to look like. I feel like your future is bright. Your future is extremely bright. And your star, like, you know, in the universe, how they say stars like dim over time because they burn out. I feel that that's the opposite for you. I feel like your star is burning brighter and brighter as time goes on. Again, you're not aging like milk. You're aging like fine wine. You're getting better and better as time goes on. You're becoming more and more ironclad. Okay? We had all of those readings back in the day about shining bright like a diamond. Okay? This is what your spirit team wants you to know. So you don't have to be so stressed and bogged down with like the seriousness of life, because you're about to have the finances, the resources, the time, the energy, everything that you need to be able to accomplish your goals and work on the things that you're really passionate about. As these new projects come in, allow your creativity to flow free, because that's what's going to continue the momentum of that abundance. So I hope that helped you, Pisces. Be sure to like and subscribe to continue to catch the vibe. Get in the comments. Let me know if the reading resonated. Also, book your personals if you'd like. Check out my other channels. Support your girl. Thank you to everyone who goes over there and checks out my stuff. I really appreciate you guys. If you want love readings specifically, go to the underground. And Pisces, remember, this is our Circle Booze. Bye.